Hello everyone, my name is Benny and this is going to be a 10 to 15 minute yoga sequence that will start standing and will end up on the floor. So it's very simple. We begin with our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Bend your knees softly and we'll start by taking the arms wide and up as we breathe in and bringing the arms back down as we breathe out. So we'll do this a few more times and you can add a little more movement through the knees. So as you inhale, stretch the legs towards straight as you reach the arms up, stretching the sides of the body. And as you exhale, the arms come back down and you bend your knees softly. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back down. Try to coordinate the breath and movement as best as you can. And arms back down. Nice, just one more, arms up. And bring them back down. And now place your hands onto your hips and we'll start by taking the hips towards the sides and forward, just giving our hips a little rotation, just a little bit of movement. Think about using a hula hoop. And as you move here, also think about breathing still. We'll get into a little breathing exercise in a moment, but we'll start with some movement, switch in direction. Maybe increasing the amplitude of the movement as you go. And then wind the movement down and bring your feet just a little bit closer now and relax your arms by your side with palms of the hands facing forward so you feel that opening in the shoulders. Again, soften your knees and we'll do a little grounding exercise that uses the connection of our feet to the ground and our breath. So you can simply look down or you can close your eyes and focus here on taking deep breaths in through the nose and deep breaths out of the nose. Just a few breaths like this, allowing your belly to expand as you inhale and everything to relax as you exhale. Taking a few more breaths like this. Letting your rib cage and belly expand as you breathe in. Allowing everything to relax and come back to center as you breathe out. Softening your shoulders. And take just one more breath here. And we'll start moving again now. So on your next inhale, again, reach the arms up and this time connect the palms of the hands together. We're going to lean towards one side, opening one side of the body, pushing the hips away from your hands so you feel that length in that side of the body. Keep your belly slightly pulled in and take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, come back to center. Reach up with your fingertips again as you breathe in. And exhale to lean towards the other side, opening the opposite side of the body. Take a full inhale. And exhale back to center. And now bring your arms by your side, feet a little bit wider again, and we'll just start swinging the hands and coming onto the tiptoes, lifting the heels. And this creates just a little bit of heat in the body without exhausting it. So you can go very slow, tapping your body with your hands. Maybe you start to go a little bit faster as you gain momentum. Allowing the arms to be loose, shoulders completely relaxed. And you can start bringing the arms a little bit wider up now as well. Going at your own pace. And then start to again wind it down. Nice. So let's widen the feet a little bit more now. So if you bring your arms wide, your feet are more or less parallel with where your hands are. So if you draw a line from your hand, that's where your foot will be. We'll turn the right foot forward. So there is a 90-degree angle in the back foot and the right foot is pointing forward. We'll go into something that's called a triangle pose. So we reach with the right fingertips towards the right leg, hinging at the right hip, and then the right hand comes down, and it can come down onto the knee or below the knee. If you're really stiff today, even above. The other arm reaches straight up towards the ceiling or onto your lower back. This way, the point is to open the left shoulder and the side of the body. So if your shoulder is really tight, this is a better option. If you're feeling good in your shoulder, you can reach that top arm up or even over the head. And take 3 more breaths, yeah? Relaxing the shoulders and the neck. Bring that top hand to the hip and then slowly bring yourself back up. We'll switch the legs. So right toes pointing towards the side, left toes towards what we now will call the front. Both legs are straight. Reach the arms away from each other and then start leaning forward with the left hand. When you feel there's a stretch at the back of the thigh, then place the hand onto the shin or above the knee. The right arm goes up, or again, right hand onto the lower back. You want to think about being flat here so that the chest points sideways and you feel that opening in the shoulder and side body. Soften the parts of your body that are not required to work. So your shoulders, your jaw. Taking the last breath here. And then slowly, hand to hip, bring yourself back up. And now bring the feet parallel to each other. You can maybe shorten the stance a little. Hands to the hips as you inhale. Think about your spine growing tall. And as you exhale, push the hips back, slight bend in your knees, and bring the hands all the way towards the floor. So when I say towards, it could be that your hands are here. That's fine. So you have the option, if your hands are touching the floor, to keep them there. It can also feel nice to grab hold of opposite elbows and just let yourself hang here. The other option is also to grab the ankles or the shins. Let your head be heavy. Maybe you can move your head here a little bit, shaking yes and no. Soften your breathing. And to come up, we're going to soften the knees first and roll your shoulders up. Bring your body back up. Head comes up last. When you come up, make sure you do so slowly so you don't get dizzy, and roll the shoulders back a few times. Okay, the last little pose standing is goddess pose. So from here, the toes are going to point out and the heels in. You can take this very little, or you can make this a little bit bigger. We're not going to bend the knees too much, it's just a little bend. So we start in this position, and then as you inhale, stretch the legs to straight and reach the arms up. And as you exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest as you bend the knees, as much as your body allows you to do today. Go at your own pace, respect your body. Breathe in again, arms up as you stretch the legs to straight. And exhale, arms wide, shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Nice, one more time, breathe in to stretch. And breathe out to sink a little bit deeper. And now stretch both legs to straight. And heel toe the feet closer in towards each other. Soften the knees. And this time we come into a forward fold with feet closer to each other. So we're letting our body fold over the legs. And again, same as before, if your hands don't touch the ground, you can grab hold of opposite elbows. Or another option here that can feel nice to stretch your neck is to interlace the fingers behind the head. Take another breath. And again here, slowly, we're going to roll back up. Nice. We'll finish sitting down. So make your way into a seated position, whatever that looks like for you. And you can have either legs crossed if that feels comfortable. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can use a cushion under your sit bones. I'll show you. This way, your hips are a little elevated and more supported. If for whatever reason this doesn't work for you, you can just have the legs like this, or even legs fully straight. So choose whichever option feels good for you. And we'll do a couple of side bends here. So again, we reach the arms up. And as you exhale, take one hand down by your side. The other arm goes over the head and we stretch through the side of the body. Taking 5 deep breaths here. And now slowly push yourself back up and we'll go to the other side. The hand goes away from your body. Opposite hand reaches up as you inhale. Exhale, leaning to the side. Soften that bottom shoulder especially. Always remember that there are things in our body that when we're stretching, we perhaps hold tension in our jaw or in our shoulders. That doesn't help you go any deeper, so see if you can soften those areas. And breathe deeply. And bring yourself back to center. And from wherever you are, bring your hands onto your knees. Roll the shoulders back and down a few times. We'll do a little twist here. So reach the arms up now as you breathe in. And exhale, I'm going to twist towards my right. So left hand to the right knee and the right fingertips come behind me for a little more support. The idea is to open the chest to the side. So drop that left shoulder. Take 5 at least deep breaths. Think about lengthening the spine with each breath in that you take. And maybe going a little bit deeper with each exhale. Let's come back towards the center. Reach the arms through the middle, up towards the ceiling. And exhale, twist towards the other side. And again here, find that length in your spine with each breath in that you take. Going a little bit deeper with each exhale. And let's come back to center, and we'll just finish off with a moment of centering ourselves and mindfulness. So if you find yourself in a comfortable position, again, it could be seated or you could lay down. And we're going to close the eyes, and let's for a moment take the shoulders up towards the ears as we breathe in, and let the shoulders drop as you breathe out. Allow the shoulders to come away from the ears. And take a moment to bring your breath back to its natural rhythm. Allowing the body to relax, and just notice how your body feels after this little bit of movement that you did, noticing what your body is informing you on, without judgment or criticism towards ourselves, simply noticing what's present. And you can imagine that there is a sense of ease that comes into your body now after the movement you just did. A sense of calm that travels from the top of your head to all the muscles of your face, and down to your neck and shoulders, into the arms and hands, all the way down into your torso, your belly, into your legs and your feet. So stay here just for another moment. And when you're ready, blink your eyes open and give yourself a little stretch. And you can now get on with the rest of your day. Thank you for joining.